previews for it. I'm so kind of bored with how video games are these days. With just, I don't know, Fallout 3 the graphics are awesome, all right, yeah, but I don't know, it's wow. They were showing it on XPlay, and everyone in the background's applauding every time you blew someone up. I'm like, but that is so easy to do. Like I don't know what's so intuitive about that. What's so creative?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm asking too much, which I probably.
Did you see previews for Mirror's Edge?
No. Oh wait. Is that the first person? Like I don't know.
Like parkour, like yeah.
Yeah.
Where you're in the city and you're running and jumping around in the city.
Jumping on roofs, and it looks.
Yeah.
The animation's just totally realistic and that kind of.
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I'm kind of going for. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I absolutely know what you mean. See, but I'm excited about that game, but here's my prediction for that game is that it's going to have amazing gameplay and amazing graphics, but it's going to have small environments and it's going to be incredibly short.
Oh.
I predict that game will be like 8 hours long at most, and it'll probably, I kind of find that's what happens a lot with like games that have really like creative, interesting kind of gameplay mechanics and stuff that are great. They concentrate all that into that, effort into that, but then when it actually comes to the game's like really short, and then it's like the sequel that ends up being longer.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's my prediction. That game it's gonna be great, but it's gonna be like way too short.
All right. Yeah, I mean that could possibly be it. I mean, who knows? We'll have to see. And it was really interesting last year. The game that won numerous Game of the Year awards was Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, I believe.
And really, I mean, it sounds surprising because, as a lot of elitists would say, it's on a last-gen console with the Wii.
Mm-hmm.
Graphically, it's not superior to what the 360 or PS3 has. But because the gameplay was so great and the graphics were really good for being on the Wii, it deserved the awards it got. It got perfect scores in a lot of different places. So I think there's a lot of potential out there, and it just goes to show that graphics don't really mean everything.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've had this conversation forever, so.
Yeah.
I mean, years we've been talking about saying this. So.
Yeah. I think,
and nobody listens to us.
I think that's what developers are seeing is that.
Yeah.
Good next gen automatically means better graphics,
yeah.
Which they do, but at the same time, it shouldn't be the entire thing.
Yeah.
So.
The thing is called a Large Hadron Collider. The thing that's going to destroy Earth tomorrow. It is the world's largest particle smashing, atom smashing machine that's ever been created. It's 17 miles long. It's on the border of France and Switzerland. What did you say?
Yeah, I was just going to ask, where is it located?
Yeah, France and Switzerland. And what they're trying to do with this is they're trying to smash particles together at near light speed velocities, basically, and they're getting that fast by using magnets, a very complex system of magnets and tubes, basically, 17 miles worth. And they're going to smash them together, and they're going to try to create the what the universe looked like immediately after the Big Bang.
Now, how are they supposed to make that? Is it going to be on a screen, or is it going to be?
I guess they have computers and monitoring systems and various technologies hooked up throughout the tubes and the points of contact for the particles.
Yeah.
And I mean, the thing was going to last a second, when it happens, but they're going to be able to they're going to keep doing it over and over again and get data. And what the fear is, what some people, there's like lawsuits about this, is that it's going to create black holes. It's going to create a black hole that's going to suck us in.
Who's afraid that will happen?
Various lawyers and people.
So various lawyers.
I don't know. I don't know exactly who, but they exist. And basically what they're trying to do is discover, what they're really trying to do is discover something called the God molecule.
Yeah.
Or the God particle, which is this part, I think it's called a what's it called? A halogen, I can't remember. I can't remember the name. It starts with an H. But it's this particle that basically theoretically must exist for the universe to exist, but has never been able to be found before.
Okay.
and for the Big Bang Theory to be true, or not, or for is the reason why energy or like mass, energy must have mass, or like items in the universe have to have mass. That it's like, and it's like without this single particle, it wouldn't be possible, and they've never been able to find it. It's just the theory, and the theory is if they can't find it, then what that means is that there's alternate dimensions.
Yeah.
That exist in the universe. That means that there will be that like the reason gravity works is because it's actually an effect of us being tied to multiple dimensions.
Yeah, and didn't you say that the lawyer or the actual scientists are saying that it's
Actual scientists say it's impossible. Actual scientists say that that they would actually love for a black hole to be created because it would be an incredible scientific discovery, and that there's no possible way it would be able to suck us in. Because it would be so small and so unstable that it would almost evaporate immediately after it was created, and not be able to affect anything. And I guess I'm hoping the scientists are right. I don't know anything about physics.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about physics, but I guess I trust them because I don't really have a choice at this point. But yeah. If a physicist tells me I'm assuming the people who are putting this, the biggest, most progressive scientific, tool ever created, would have thought of this in mind and have realized that it probably won't happen. But then again, maybe they didn't. But
God forbid those.
Higgs boson is called. It's called a Higgs boson, the God particle. It's called a Higgs boson.
So what time tomorrow are they doing this? So I know not to.
I think it's going to be 10 Euro time.
10 Euro time. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully.
So probably in the morning, I would say the world's going to end.
Well, I mean, if we all die from a black hole, we probably won't even. It'll probably just happen, and we won't even know what happened. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
It would be so fast. It'd be like at light speed.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of worried. I'm a little worried right now.
Well, there's no use worrying.
What's that?
There's nothing you can do about it.
I think there is something you can do about it.
Well, I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, though. They're starting the machine up tomorrow. The thing is, I don't think they're actually going to be smashing the particles into each other until closer to the end of the year. So, I don't know what. It's a lot to see, but
it's not up on Drudge Report. At least I don't think so. I don't know if I'm too worried about
what's
it.
Drudge Report?
What is Drudge Report?
Yeah.
It's it's on the internet, superhighway, and what it is a it's a simple website really where it lays out pretty much all the important and top stories from around the net, and a lot of news organizations and a lot of pundits actually go to see. And
it's like Reuters or Google News or something like that.
Kind of. It breaks news a lot. Like it broke the news that I think Henry was in Afghanistan and they got in trouble because of that. So. I don't know.
That's right. He was in Afghanistan. I forgot about that.
Stephen Hawking bets that Mega Machine won't find God's particle. This is an article on BrettBart.com. This is from Drudge, actually. Renowned British astrophysicist Stephen Hawking has bet $100, which is 70 euros, that a mega...
That's right, because he's well, the thing is he's English, so he should be doing it in pounds.
Yeah. That a mega experiment this week will not find an exclusive particle seen as a holy grail of cosmic science, he said on Tuesday. In the most complex scientific experiment ever undertaken, the Large Hadron Collider, LHC, will be switched on Wednesday, accelerating subatomic particles to nearly the speed of light before smashing them together. Let's see, this is what Hawking says. The LHC will increase the energy at which we can study particles' interactions by a factor of 4. According to present thinking, this should be enough to discover the Higgs particle, Hawking told BBC Radio. I think it will be much more exciting if we don't find the Higgs. That will show something is wrong. We need to think again. I have bet $100 that we won't find the Higgs, added Hawking, whose books, including A Brief History of Time, have sought to popularize study of stellar physics. So, he's saying that it's not going to do anything. So,
apparently, my father has a problem with Stephen Hawking.
Why?
Like he has a grudge. Well, he went to college for physics. Actually, he was originally a physicist.
Yeah.
My father. Now he works in IBM doing database integration. But he was